Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to second PUC accountancy online classes. In my previous class I have explained about the methods of valuation of goodwill. Three methods: you solve problem under average profit method, then super profit method and capitalization or yield method. These are the three methods of valuation of goodwill. Let me take up now the goodwill treatment, which is very important. That is the heart of the admission of a partner and even retirement of a partner. Goodwill treatment is very important. Now, how to treat goodwill? There are two methods of treatment of goodwill. That is, first one is premium method. And second one is revaluation method. There are again under revaluation method, there are two cases. First one is goodwill already appears in the books of the firm. No problem for us. No goodwill treatment in this case. Very simple. Goodwill will be there like other assets, like buildings, stock, debtors, all these assets will be there in the balance sheet, old balance sheet, and along with that goodwill also will be there in the balance sheet on the asset side. In that case, no headache for us, no goodwill treatment, no journal entries for that. We will treat goodwill at par with other assets. If there is increase in the value, we will credit it to revaluation account. If there is a decrease in the value, then we will enter on the debit side of revaluation account. Very simple. That is goodwill. I already told you, it is an intangible asset. Increase in the value of asset is profit, and decrease in the value of that is asset is loss. So here we call it as amortization. In case of fixed assets, we call it as depreciation or appreciation. Here we call it as amortization of intangible assets. So whatever it is come to the point here. That is goodwill will not appear in the books of the firm, and goodwill will appear in the books of the firm. Goodwill will appear, no goodwill treatment for that. Goodwill will not appear. This is our concern here. When the goodwill is not appearing in the books of the firm, we have to create goodwill. In the books of the firm. Now, let us move on to the first method. What is premium method? Under premium method, the new partner is supposed to bring cash. He has to bring cash. I already told you why he should bring cash, because he will get the benefit of goodwill from day one itself. When he joins a firm which has very good reputation, which earns that is goodwill, which has goodwill, that means he will get more profits from day one itself because of the reputation of the business, because of the goodwill of the business. So when he gets additional profit because of the efforts of the old partners, he has to compensate that. So while joining the firm, the new partner will give to the old partners some cash to compensate for the efforts of the old partners for creating the goodwill of the firm. I already told you, goodwill is not one day magic. It occurs to the business, it comes to the business because of the past efforts for many years. They struggled hard in the business and they established the business. There are established customers, quality of the product is super fine. So there will be more sales and more profits. This is not one day work, it is the work of the old partners for many years. So this person, the new partner, has to pay something to compensate for their efforts, because this person will get benefit in future because of the efforts of the old partners. So that is called premium method, under which the new partner pays some amount to old partners in the form of cash. That is called premium method. There are two cases. First one is the new partner brings in cash towards goodwill and also towards capital. Then the goodwill brought in by the new partner should be distributed among the old partners. This is first case. Second one, the cash brought in by the new partner is distributed among the old partners, no doubt, and the goodwill credited to old partners is withdrawn by the old partners. In the first case, they will keep the old partners, account will be credited with the amount of goodwill brought in by the new partner. The second case is, after crediting the goodwill, the old partners will withdraw that amount. In first case, they will not withdraw the amount will remain in the business itself. So let us analyze what are the journal entries that have to be passed under premium method. Let us pass it. First one, cash brought in by new partner. Cash brought in and retained in the business. Cash brought in and retained in the business. Retained in the business. Retained in the business. See, first he will bring cash. Remember, for cash or check brought in towards capital, same journal entry remains under all the cases. Under all the cases, same journal entry. That is, cash account debtor to C's capital account. I will take C as the new partner, A and B as old partners. Remember this. Cash account debtor to C's capital account, or bank account debtor to C's capital account. That is the entry for bringing cash or check towards capital. So forget about that part. Now let us analyze regarding the goodwill. Cash brought in towards goodwill. What is the journal entry? First entry is cash account debtor to goodwill account, not capital account. Remember, new partner brings in cash in both the cases. When he brings towards capital, cash account debtor to C's capital account. When he brings cash towards goodwill, same person brings cash towards goodwill, cash account debtor to goodwill account, because he is bringing cash towards goodwill here. In the earlier case, he is bringing cash towards capital. So here, journal entry will be cash account debtor to goodwill account. It will not affect his capital account. Remember, this entry will not go to capital account because the journal entry is not affecting his capital. Cash account and goodwill account will affect. On the debit side of cash account, you have to write to goodwill account, and on the credit side of goodwill account, you have to write by cash. So this entry will not find a place in the capital account of the new partner. Remember. What should be next entry? Remember, whether it is mentioned in the problem or not, your immediate duty is, whenever the new partner brings in cash, you will pass the entry for bringing cash account debtor to goodwill account. Immediate next step will be, you have to distribute this amount among the old partners. Old partners. In which ratio? Question arises, in which ratio we have to distribute? That should be in the sacrifice ratio. Remember, if sacrifice ratio is not given in the problem, and if it is not implied in the problem, then you have to calculate sacrifice ratio by providing a separate working note. Note number 1, calculation of sacrifice ratio, that you have to do. Then you have to distribute the goodwill in their sacrifice ratio itself. Remember, if new ratios are not given in the problem, only old ratios of old partners and new ratio of the new partner is given in the problem, then sacrifice ratio will be same to that of their old ratio. Suppose A and B are partners sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 3:2, and C joins the firm and he is given 1/6 share, then old ratio itself is the sacrifice ratio, because new ratio is not given. So sacrifice will be in the same ratio as was before. That will be the assumption. Remember, if they give you new profit sharing ratios, the new profit sharing ratios between A, B and C will be 4:1:1. If it is given, now your duty is to calculate the sacrifice ratio. You have to calculate. That is, old ratio minus new ratio is equal to sacrifice ratio. You have solved a number of problems on this. Correct. So you have to calculate, and in that ratio this amount is to be distributed among the old partners. So whether it is mentioned in the problem or not, immediately you have to pass the second entry, that is distribution of cash brought in by new partner towards goodwill among old partners. Entry will be goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account. In their sacrifice ratio. Remember this, very, very important. When new share is also given in the problem, if you distribute it in the old ratio, then your answer will be wrong. Your capital account will affect, your balance sheet will affect, and you may lose not less than 3 to 4 marks. Remember, just for a small mistake. So goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account. Now what happens is that ultimately, see the result, goodwill account here, credit, goodwill account debit here, goodwill account gets cancelled, cash account debtor to old partners capital account. Directly he is paying amount to old partners. So very simple. Correct? So this is the next entry you have to pass. So this is when cash is brought in by new partner and retained in the business. First goodwill treatment, premium method. So 2 entries you have to pass here. In old partners capital account, you will write on the credit side by goodwill. In their sacrifice ratio, you will calculate how much amount that should be paid to each partner, and you will write the amount in the concerned partners column. No entry in new partners column, because he is the person who is bringing, and that amount itself we are distributing among the old partners. Clear? So that is about the cash brought in by new partner and retained in the business. Second case under premium method, cash brought in by the new partner and it is withdrawn by the old partners. Very, very simple. Same step you have to follow. When the new partner brings in cash towards goodwill, cash account debtor to goodwill account, same entry you have to pass. Second entry will be when immediately what you should do, when the cash is brought in towards goodwill by new partner, should be distributed among old partners in their sacrifice ratio. So you will pass this entry, goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account. Amount is distributed. Now goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. One more instruction will be there. Don't get confused. Goodwill withdrawn means cash drawn from their capital account. What did you do? When he brought the cash towards goodwill, what did you do? You have credited it to old partners capital account, right? Goodwill is credited to old partners capital account by, on the credit side, by goodwill distributed, sacrifice ratio, you will write. The same amount is withdrawn. When the money is drawn by the partner from his capital account, what is the entry for that? When he brings cash, cash account debtor to partner's capital account. When he withdraws cash, partner's capital account debtor to cash account. Reverse entry, very simple. Right? So, third entry you have to pass as old partner's capital account debtor to cash account. How much amount you should write? They will not mention the amount in the problem. Whatever is credited in the form of goodwill, the same amount you should enter on the debit side. To cash or bank, that is if cash is there, cash, bank is there, bank, isn't it? So, to cash or bank on the debit side, and you will write the same amount which was credited to their account, that's all. So, this is the third entry, old partner's capital account debtor to cash or bank account. Goodwill withdrawn. Goodwill withdrawn means cash drawn by the partners from their capital accounts which was credited in the form of goodwill. Very, very simple. Then, if in the problem one more instruction is given, instead of saying goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners, they may say half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. What will you do? Same entry you will pass. See friends, on the debit side you will write to cash or bank. While writing the amount, you will write half of the amount. You have credited goodwill as 4,000 and 2,000 to A and B. There, while writing on the debit side, while drawing the amount, capital account debtor to cash or bank account, you will write 2,000 and suppose here 4,000 and 2,000 is written credit side, 2,000 and 1,000 you write on the debit side because 50% of the amount is withdrawn. Half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. That means you will write half amount on the debit side. So ultimately what happens? You wrote 4,000 in A's capital account on the credit side, 2,000 on the debit side. Ultimately 2,000 will be there in capital account itself in the form of goodwill. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. So third entry will be old partners capital account debtor, old partners capital account debtor to cash or bank account depending upon the item given in the balance sheet, cash or bank account. This is what the third entry under second that is a circumstance. Under premium method, second circumstance, that is goodwill is brought in by the new partner in the form of cash and withdrawn by the old partner. So this additional entry will come, that's all. These two entries will be there and one more additional entry will come. Now moving on to revaluation method, not under first, that goodwill appears in the balance sheet. I already told you, treat it like at par with other assets. Goodwill will not appear. Goodwill is not there in the balance sheet, but goodwill should be created in the books of the firm. How to create? Creating the goodwill means very, very simple. Remember, you will give debit to goodwill account and you will give credit to capital accounts of partners. Goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account. Old partners capital account. Goodwill account debtor to A's capital account, B's capital account. And what should be the amount? Here they will tell you how much is the amount of goodwill. Either they will give in the problem, goodwill should be created to the extent of 40,000. Goodwill should be created in the books of the firm to the extent of rupees 30,000. Or they will say goodwill should be created on the basis of new partners' share. Like that they will say. So you have to calculate here, or goodwill should be calculated on the basis of average profit method. Then, or they will say goodwill is to be valued at 3 years purchase of the average profits of the last 4 years. And last 4 years profits were, they will give the figures, profit figures will be given for last 4 years. That means you have to calculate under average profit method, then you have to arrive at goodwill amount, then you have to see how much should be credited to each partner. So this should be done in their old profit sharing ratio. Old profit sharing ratio. This is the third method. Third method under that first entry. And there is only one entry. Under this method, only one entry is there. What you will do is, you will create the goodwill and you will allow it to remain as an asset in the balance sheet. So whatever goodwill amount you will create, goodwill accounted to old partners capital account, what you will do is, on the credit side of partners capital account, you will write by goodwill account, and you will write the amount, and goodwill account remains open. There will be balance in the goodwill account. So under this method, only under third method, goodwill will appear in the new balance sheet. When you prepare new balance sheet, you should show this amount of goodwill in the balance sheet. Because remember, if I open this goodwill account, this journal entry is to be posted, goodwill account to old partners capital account. So you will enter on the debit side, old partners capital account, you will make an entry. This side no entry. So when you close it, then there will be balance, that is debit balance in goodwill account. Debit balance in goodwill account should be shown as an asset in the balance sheet. Remember, all assets always shows debit balance and all liabilities always shows credit balance. Very simple formula. Remember this. So any ledger account shows debit balance, enter it on the asset side. Any ledger account shows credit balance, enter it on the liability side. If it is capital item, remember this. So this is the third entry. Third, that is a method of treatment of goodwill. Goodwill is created in the books of the firm and allowed to remain as an asset in the balance sheet. Last method, there are many methods of treatment of goodwill, but only 4 methods are given for you. So very easy, only 4 methods are there. There are as much as 7 to 8 methods of treatment of goodwill. Under this, they will give instruction like this only. Goodwill is to be created in the books of the firm and is to be written off. There will be one more small sentence, should be written off, or they will say goodwill should not remain in the books of the firm. Meaning is same. Goodwill should not remain in the books of the firm means we have to write it off. Or goodwill should not appear in the new balance sheet. What does that mean? Again, goodwill should be written off. We have to write off the goodwill. So under fourth method also, we have to pass this entry first. For creating the goodwill, same entry, goodwill accounted to old partners capital account. Old partners capital account. Then to write off the goodwill, one more entry we have to pass. Under fourth method, one more entry will come. That extra entry will be all partners capital account. Remember, very, very important, all partners capital account debtor to goodwill account. Remember, under this method, goodwill will not appear in the new balance sheet. Under first two methods, premium method, goodwill will not appear in the new balance sheet, because when you open goodwill account and when you distribute the amount among the old partners under premium method, automatically goodwill account gets closed. Let me show how it is. When the new partner brings in cash, we will pass the entry cash account debtor to goodwill account. That is, by cash you will enter in goodwill account. Immediately, what is your duty? Whether it is mentioned in the problem or not, you have to distribute the goodwill among the old partners. That is, goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account in their sacrifice ratio. Remember, I am speaking about premium method now. what happens ultimately? The amount, equal amount will be there on either side, total will be equal, no balance in goodwill account, so goodwill will not appear in the balance sheet. As there is no balance in the goodwill account automatically gets closed under first two methods, premium method, goodwill will not appear in the new balance sheet. Now, moving on to the third method, I told you already there will be entry on only which side? Debit side of goodwill account. So, goodwill will show a debit balance, show the goodwill as an asset in the balance sheet. Fourth one, we will write off the goodwill. So, the entry will be, let me prepare goodwill account here, goodwill account, first entry will pass this entry under fourth method, same entry will pass again under the fourth method, goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account, old partners capital account, you will write the amount of goodwill. That is to A's capital account to B's capital, we will write with the amount of goodwill that should be credited to them. The next entry what you will pass for writing of the goodwill should not appear in the new balance sheet. You will pass entry, that is all partners capital account debtor to goodwill account. All partners capital account debtor to goodwill account. Remember, this entry should be passed with the new partner also. Including new partner, you have to pass this entry. All partners capital account means A, B and C, including new partner, and that should be in the new profit sharing ratio. Remember, so ratios are very important here. Under premium method, you should distribute goodwill in the sacrifice ratio. Under third method, for creating goodwill and retaining in the business, you have to create the goodwill, that is distribute the goodwill, credit the goodwill in their old ratio. Under fourth method, you have to create goodwill in their old ratio, but while writing it off, you are including new partner also. So that is, you have to give debit to all partners capital account including new partner, and it should be in the new profit sharing ratio. So entry will be all partners capital account debit to goodwill account. So entry will appear on the credit side, A's capital account, B's capital account, C's capital account, then automatically the goodwill account gets closed, no balance in goodwill account. So goodwill will not appear in the new balance sheet because goodwill account is written off. That is what the fourth method is. These are the four methods of valuation of goodwill. That is not valuation, I am sorry, treatment of goodwill. How to treat in the account, books of accounts, that is, there are four methods. So these are the only four methods given in your book. So you need not have to refer other parts. I will take up the other part in the next class. That is, I may move on to the problem itself. 12 marks problem we will solve. 6 marks already done. So 12 marks problem we will take up in the next class. Take assignment. What are the four methods of treatment of goodwill? What are the four methods of treatment of goodwill? Submit the assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video.